And so I've had to come outside and redo some recordings because the ones that I did last night were too dark. This basically is just a video to give you guys my version of an overview of what Ingress is, because it's a very hard thing to explain. You'll hear lots of things, I'm sure. But essentially, there are a few key components of the game that I can break down and at least show you. So that's what I'm going to do now. Hey, so I am standing outside with my smartphone in my hand. And essentially, Ingress is a battle between two factions, the Resistance and the Enlightened, but for the purposes of this video, I'm just going to say the blue team and the green team. So I'm standing outside the structure, the Theater Museum, and this is a point in the game. There we go. You can see it over there. So that's essentially what we're working with. You are interacting with items in the real world through the game. Let's just have a look at this one. That's VAP, and that's something on the door of this building across from me over here. So that's just a bit of an idea of what I'm going to be doing. When recording this video, I got a bit creative and I split the video I recorded the video in several parts. And at this part, I was going to show you guys a run through of the game, but I'm just going to push right through and show you the interesting and fun stuff. And I'll pop the overview explanation at the end because it's a little bit more technical and slightly more boring. I mean, I love it, obviously, but still. So giving a rushed intro like that isn't really going to help you learn to play the game or make you interested in the game. So I figured the best thing to do would be to play a little bit. I'm playing with the sound on to show you guys what it sounds like, but that's usually that's considered a bit antisocial. It's better to put on your earphones, for example. Oh my, focus. Alright, let's take down this portal. Wonderful. Wonderful. Look at all that AP, look at all those action points. Oh. Haha, the portal's down.
68%.
So now that I've taken down the portal, I'm going to, well, first of all, I'm going to go ahead and pick up this key.
Portal key
But
acquired.
I'm going to go ahead, this is also explained in another video, man. I'm just going to walk a little bit further away, and I'm going to capture this portal for my team, because the goal of the game for every blue player is to make portals blue and build blue fields, and the game for every green player is to do the same, but with green, right? So, gosh, drift. It's a location-based game, so there will be some inaccuracies depending on various factors, but let's just deploy it.
Resonator deployed. Portal online. Good work.
See? Wonderful. Now I'm going to keep deploying resonators when I'm within the appropriate range
Resonator deployed.
until I am
Resonator
done,
deployed.
and then I shall return. So I've gone ahead and turned a couple of portals blue, but I need a few more resonators. So what I'm going to do is show you how you get material in the game. You can just tap on the hack button and it'll give you some material, but a better way to get more material is to try and glyph hack. So you long press the hack button. I don't know if I'm going to get this, but we'll see. Glyphing with my left hand on a video that I'm using to explain the game. Oh gosh. Well, I'm not doing too badly actually. Don't know if I'm gonna get this funky one though. Gosh. Let's have a look. Oh yeah. Oh, killing it. I mean, this is not so interesting. What's the point is we're gonna get stuff from the portal. My ego aside, we're going to get material from the portal that we can then use to carry on playing the game, and that was the point of making this brief recording. So the best way to score points in this game, both for your team as a whole and for yourself, is to create control fields. And I'm going to create one now to show you guys what I'm talking about. I mentioned that you need portal keys, so I'm going to use up or consume a key linking these portals to each other. So there I have 8 keys.
Establishing portal link. Portal link established. Excellent work. XM reserves. 48%. Establishing portal link. Portal link established. Field established. Excellent work.
And that's a control field. This one is very small and only earned me a small amount of, it earns a standard amount of action points, but a limited amount of MU, which is a topic that definitely should be covered in another video, possibly even with other agents. But these things can cover cities, they can cover countries, they can, theoretically cover the world. Now, I guess some of you might still be wondering why the focus on Africa. I think I've covered what I want, what my vision is and what my mission are in videos, but I'm really focused on why do I care that Ingress becomes a big thing, or at least is a bit more widely distributed in Africa. I mean, one of the reasons is definitely the fact that you have the ability to track people. This is something that throughout Africa, we're always moaning about challenges with service delivery. Here is a clever way to ensure service delivery and track where service delivery is required. Just by seeing where Ingress players go, you can extrapolate a whole lot of information. It would be an easy way to say, here we need maybe some lights, a security guard, some running water, perhaps a clinic, so that people can, get some healthcare on the side. I think there's so much potential. Just, banks, spaza shops even, could all make use of the fact that they're small businesses or medium-sized businesses or multinational businesses in the case of banks. That their businesses are recognized by being portals. They can also track information. They can make deals with Niantic Inc. It benefits the players, of course, but I'm sure it benefits the companies themselves. So that's generally that's my feeling. I hope you've enjoyed the intro video. I thought this might be a better idea than trying to cram a whole lot of information into a series of videos. I think I can explain a lot more while I'm playing and when I go to different places and play with other people, for example. This is all just setup stuff so that you guys have an idea of what the heck I'm talking about. When I talk about resonators and portals and enlighten resistance, that's the idea. So if you've enjoyed this video and if you enjoy the other videos, please share, like, subscribe. I look forward to entertaining you with more of my adventures in the game. Cheers.
Resonator. XMP. Link M. Force M. Power Cube. Portal Key. Resonator.
Right, let's switch views again so that I can go into some of the sort of functions of the game very quickly. So if you click on ops and you go into all, you'll see there are all these kind of categories of things. Capsules are for storing things. Media are items of media that are sent out by Niantic, like their communications, normally videos. Mods are things that you can deploy on portals to make them to modify their properties. So for example, the shields will make the portal more resistant to attack. Heat sinks will decrease the amount of time between portal hacks, and so on. Then portal keys, that's the keys to the portals that you have. Keys are little objects in the game. They're usually depicted as yellow. Let me try and drop one so that I can show you. That's what a portal key looks like, and you need portal keys to link portals to each other. I'm going to pick that right up again. And then power cubes. You need power cubes to recharge the amount of XM you have. There's a bar that runs across the top here that'll tell you your XM. And then we're getting down to the fun stuff, the resonators. These are little structures that are deployed onto portals. If you look on the little map here, you can see that they're little different colored lines. Those are deployed resonators. And my favorite part, weapons, although I don't have all that many. But still, weapons. These are objects in the game that you can use to attack the other team's portals.